Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Again, I want to apologize for not uploading. I know I've been like away for a while, but or perhaps you guys don't know, but the ending of the year is always the busiest for me. As soon as that, full moon happens on October, and after that, it's like all hell breaks loose. It's extremely busy for us at the end of the year because everyone wants cleansings, readings, everyone just wants to be ready for the new year. So it's really, really hard. Plus, it's been crazy in my profession as well. So, again, I don't like to do anything half assed specifically when it comes to my practice. So, I just chose not to do any of the videos because I didn't want to be in a rush or I didn't want to just, do something mediocre and then just put it out there. I like to be full on when I'm doing anything that has to do with, my practice, again, like I said. So I hope you guys can appreciate that. Anyways, I will be posting videos for February specifically when it comes to love because of Valentine's. So you guys look out for that. Also, I want to thank you guys for sharing, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely do so so you could get your updates. Anyways, moving on. Let's get into this reading. And this is for Geminis, okay? For Geminis going January 2017 going into February. So just a quick side note. Geminis, your relationships, when it comes to relationships, love and relationships, for those of you who have been struggling emotionally or not understanding or seeing eye to eye when it comes to your partner or vice versa, since I'm sure you guys started noticing or will eventually start noticing because Mercury started going direct on January the 8th. And all major ruling planets are definitely going direct or have been direct going all the way to the first week of February. So what that means is, if, again, like I said, if there's been misunderstandings in relationships or just not seeing eye to eye, all of that's going to start to change. There's going to be a lot of healing when it comes to relationships. Venus is in the sky at its strongest. So definitely love is in the air. If things were slowed down, I feel like for Geminis, the last 2 months were particularly slow, and it has to do, of course, with planet alignments as well. Like I said, all planets are going direct, so you guys will start seeing, because this is the second week going into the third week of January. I'm sure you guys already started noticing new opportunities coming in, new starts, new offerings, new friendships being built, all of that. And it has to do with the fact that, again, like I said, all the planets are going direct. So there's definitely major changes happening. If you've been, feeling like you've been putting that extra effort for work or just to make things happen, if you feel like you've been struggling a bit, all of that's going to change. Okay, everything's going to start to become more easy for you and more effortlessly. In your 8th house, financial and finances, growth. So Geminis, definitely put your intentions out there. There's new experiences coming in for you guys, and your daily life is going to start to speed up. It's going to start to feel like you don't have enough time, and the reason for that is, like I said, all the major ruling planets are going direct. You basically have the green light. So put your intentions out there for 2017. You're definitely achieving. Okay, so again, let's see what this reading has to say. Also, I do want to mention 2017 in numerology. 2017 comes down to a 1. So there's definitely new beginnings for every zodiac sign, not just Geminis, but for every zodiac sign. Also, the 7 at the end of 2017 is a very spiritual number. So perhaps you're going to become more spiritual, more closer to whatever it is that you believe in or your practice. You will start to notice this major transformation start to happen. So anyways, let's get into this reading. Cards are already jumping up for you guys. definitely, like I said, success is definitely coming for you guys. If you've been waiting for something to happen for quite a while, definitely you have the chariot as your material and finances when it comes to the element of earth. So there's definitely some victory, okay? Oh, okay, Spirit. Whoa. Again, like I said, cards have been jumping out for you guys. Um, okay. Okay. And let's see what your general energy is going to be for January going into February. Five of Swords. Okay, so with the Five of Swords, definitely communication. Swords, it's all about the intellect, communication. Fives are always a struggle or overcoming, but more than anything, it's more of an internal struggle with any five. So, as a general energy, again, like I said, new endings, or sorry, endings and new beginnings, okay? With the Five of Swords, definitely, I feel this is more of a, December type of energy going into January type of energy. As a general energy, again, like I said, it's like a struggle within you. Perhaps you've been feeling or you felt like the last couple of months you've been having an internal struggle. Perhaps you feel like unfulfilled. You feel like you should have achieved more by now. Self-doubt, even confusion about what are you wanting to do, uncertainty. All of this is a representation of the Five of Swords. So again, like I said, doesn't necessarily mean that's the energy you're going to feel all the way through January going into February. I feel this is more of a residue energy from December and the first week of January. So you will start to notice that this energy will start to shift. This energy will start to change on a more positive scale. And perhaps this is something that you needed for December going into January. Just to get more focused, just to get more determined and come to the realization of what it is that you truly want. Not just on a material sense, but it can be as in an emotional, it can be when it comes to love and relationships or family and friends. But more than anything, like I said, I feel like this is a old residue energy going into January. Okay. So again, like I said, when it comes to your earth and finances in the element of earth, when it comes to money and finances, this is the Chariot card. So like I said, if you guys have been struggling or you've been, felt for the last couple of months, like you guys were just barely afloat, or you've been waiting on an opportunity to come your way, with the Chariot card, this is a major arcana, so it's definitely like, yes, you're definitely getting that opportunity. You're definitely taking literally the ropes, and guiding your horses to whatever it is that you're wanting to conquer. And this is not a perhaps, this is a definite conquer. This is a definite achievement, whatever it is. Again, like I said, with the Five of Swords, perhaps you had to go through that internal struggle in order to come out stronger and more focused on what you wanted to achieve, okay? So this is definitely a beautiful thing, a beautiful card for your material. So with your communication and how you communicate with other people, the element of air, you have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is all about standing your ground. Don't back down. Let people know, let them hear what you have to say. If they try to change or persuade you into changing your mind or shifting into believing something else, stand your ground. Don't back down. Stick to your guns and you will conquer. What I mean by that is there's going to be some type of a situation that may arise where they kind of question you. And the only way you can gain that victory, the only way you can gain that respect, the only way you can gain the power over, you know, I see these wands like competition or people trying to go towards you. The only way you can achieve, again, like I said, that victory and the respect, basically, the only way you can gain that is by standing your ground, letting people know you will not back down, and that's how the respect will come. Okay. Sometimes it's easier for us to just say, hey, you know, that's fine, I'll let this slide, or, you know, agreeing to disagree. But in this scenario, it's definitely do not agree to disagree. If you're very passionate about something you believe in, do not let, you know, just like I said, you know, stand your ground and stand up tall and show them that this is exactly what I believe in and this is exactly what I'm going to do. And by doing so, you're not only going to gain respect, but you will literally gain the opportunity or gain the advancement versus other competitors around you. Okay? So as your challenge for the month of January going into February, you have the Knight of Swords. As a challenge, the Nine of Swords, to me, it's all about mentality, and this is a mental card. Again, having fears, having self-doubt, having just this internal struggle, like not seeing the positivity out of the negativity. And as a challenge, the Nine of Swords is basically saying, are you going to let fear restrain you? Are you going to let fear keep you basically paralyzed, like you can't move because you fear? And it can also be fear of failure. It can also represent, because you do have the Chariot. Again, like I said, Chariot is all about success and triumph. But as a challenge, the Nine of Swords is definitely saying, what is it that you really fear? Do you really fear success? And if the answer, it's easy for everyone to say, oh no, why would I fear success? That's like kind of stupid and ignorant, right? Retarded, rhetorical for me to think that. And the reason why I say everyone is so quick to say I want success, but the truth is, a lot of the time, if not 80% of the people do not succeed, and they don't succeed because they don't have it in them or because they're incapable of it. They actually don't succeed because they actually fear success. And within the fear of success comes the fear of failure. So it's kind of like you just stay paralyzed. You just don't move forward, but you don't back down either. And that will not keep you moving forward. That will not grow you. That will not push you. So again, like I said, with the Nine of Swords, it's definitely a mental card. So this is kind of like in your face type of energy. You know, are you going to continuously keep saying you're going to succeed, but when it comes time to make that move or take that action, are you going to sit there numb and not do nothing about it? Because in reality, it's not the fear of failing, but it's more of the fear of success and what ifs that kind of, mentally drains you at night. So again, like I said, it's a lot of internal struggle, I think, with Geminis for January going into February. But I honestly think that if you guys can focus exactly on what the fuck you want to happen, there's no doubt you will succeed. The Chariot is triumph. Okay? But again, like I said, you have to determine what it is that you're truly fearing, what it is that you basically keeps you up at night. What's the truth behind whatever it is that your mind has made up this idea about why you're having trouble sleeping? If you find the root to that, if you find the root to what really, really scares the shit out of you, and you actually face up to it and actually do it and test yourself, I guarantee you, you will become a better woman or a better man. And that's definite success for you Geminis for 2017. Not just February or January going into February, but for the whole year 2017. So when it comes to your relationships and love life, you have the Three of Cups, element of water. Three of Cups is becoming very social, going out there and mingling with people. For those of you who are single, perhaps this is meeting a water sign. It can be a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. And this is a new person coming into your life. And this person will not be coming in like you meeting them, you know. It's going to be more of someone else introducing you to them. The reason why I say that, because the Three of Cups talks to me a lot about social scenes and other people bringing other people around each other. For those of you who are in a relationship, again, like I said, a 3 is always growth and advancement. But when it comes to the Three of Cups, it's definitely talking about understanding and having a lot of joyous and celebratory type of energy when it comes to your love life. For those of you who are in a monogamous relationship, again, like I said, if you've been struggling or just not understanding each other with the Three of Cups, it's definite starting to see each other eye to eye and understand each other and be more compassionate towards each other. And again, like I said, just being more out and about, you know, in social scenes, not necessarily just partying, but just, you know, going out in nature, taking walks to the park, whatever it may be, just enjoying each other's company. Okay. And finally, for your spiritual's advice, the advice for the month of January going into February is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is, it's a water element, but as a spiritual advice, the Queen of Cups is a very understanding, nurturing type of energy. It's the mother type, or you know, the mother card of all the queens in the tarot. So, as a spiritual advice, this perhaps is. It can also be a representation of you throughout the month of January, going into February, where you take on the role of more. In again, like I said, this is a general reading, so I can represent males and females. But it's just taking on the role of a more feminine energy, which is more understanding, more nurturing, more loving towards your kids, towards your family, being very romantic, and just having a very strong, keen compassion towards everyone, and clear communication as well. So Geminis, it's definitely a life-changing type of year for you guys, for all the signs actually. But I think for you Geminis, it's very important to make life choices that are going to impact all of your 2017. And I encourage all of you guys to step up to the plate. I know you guys can do it. I have faith in you guys, and you know, don't let the fear hold you back, you know. Step to the plate and swing, and that's the only way you'll find out truly what you're made of. Okay, I wish you guys the very best. Again, like I said, I will be uploading videos for February when it comes to Valentine, so you guys look out for that. I wish you guys the very best. Comment below, share my video, subscribe, and I will see you soon.